Try doing this journaling exercise for 100 days and watch your life change. You know, as I've gotten older and as I've coached more people, one thing that I see inevitably happens to so many of us is this phenomenon of a quarter or midlife crisis, where one day you wake up and you think, man, I'm 25 or 30 or 45. I thought I would be so much further than where I am. I thought I'd be with a great person, with a great family. I thought I'd be in my dream job, making 6 figures. I thought I would have traveled to all these countries and have had this amazing, fulfilling life. And I don't have any of that, or I only have 1 out of 5 of those things. And it can be a very sobering realization as to what went wrong. So in this video, let's jump into this 100-day exercise and talk about exactly what to do to not be this person. Hey guys, it's Alex over at Modern Health Monk, author of Master the Day. So let's jump in. So how do you avoid that mid or quarter life crisis? I once had a patient come into my practice. If you guys don't know, I'm a doctor of acupuncture, traditional Chinese medicine. I have a clinic in Los Angeles, and he was in his early 40s, and he said, you know, me and my newly married wife are considering splitting up because I just thought I'd be somewhere else now. You know, I'm feeling sort of lost without having kids and a family unit. I thought I'd be super happy in my day-to-day basis, and my first book would have come out. You know, maybe I could get out of my day job and it would be like more of a dream job. I thought I'd be making more money, but I barely have $10,000 saved. I thought I'd be in a home. I had this vision of where I thought I'd be 10 years from now, and it didn't come true. And I'm really disappointed, and I just don't know why things didn't unfold the way I wanted. And that can be really one of the scariest things imaginable. Why this is very important is because this is the starting point of self-awareness around life change, and goal setting, if you choose it to be. If you don't, your life will be the same forever. You know, scientists and psychologists have coined something called post-traumatic growth. Post-traumatic stress comes from the chronic, unrelenting stress of life. You don't have to come back from negative experiences in life with PTSD. You can come back with post-traumatic growth. And I want to challenge you to do something in your life that involves, at the end point of every stressful life experience, a disappointment, love not working out, a divorce, an illness, losing a loved one, that your default response going forward is going to be growth. That dream girl or dream guy breaks up with you and you're like, I don't know if I'll ever find that again. And it's been 3 years and you haven't found that again. Choose growth and getting better. You go through the worst financial challenge of your life and you're massively in debt. You graduated from a top school in a profession that's not that desirable and you have 300 grand of student debt. Choose growth. Your best friend died in a freak accident and now you're all alone in the world. Choose growth. My challenge to you for 100 days is that no matter the trial, no matter the tribulation, no matter what you're going through, to choose post-traumatic growth. Because no matter what happens to you in life, you can control some things, you can't control others. Bad things are going to happen, but you can choose to get better through those. My 100-day challenge to you is choose to get better as your default trauma response to challenges in life. Now, the personal way that I go about doing this is basically through journaling. To me, journaling is probably the best way to develop self-awareness about your own patterns in life, as well as to focus on the kinds of goals you want to set and the goals you want to achieve. So the first link below this video, I've put together a really sweet free journaling worksheet to design your dream life. The journaling worksheet also includes a 7-day email series on specific stories about how I've used journaling to reinvent myself. 3 or 4 different journaling exercises, exactly what I do to have gone from 0 to 500,000 subscribers almost, having a 6-pack year round, dating incredible women, writing my books, and more. The first link below this video, you can also go to modernhealthmonk.com/journaling, will lead you to a free journaling worksheet and journaling series of exercises. So check it out. Now I want you to primarily focus on 2 questions as a sort of daily practice, as a result of dealing with these difficult experiences. The 2 questions to journal about are, what did I learn and how can I get better? I think I've talked to a lot of people who've had a hard time in love and in dating, and they either don't attract people or they date people that they really don't want to be dating. Right, that have issues. And inevitably with patterns like this, there is a recurring sort of mindset, a sort of mate selection choice, or a recurring problem or trauma. And the most important way, the most effective way I've seen to be reflective is to literally sit down and think, what did I learn? How can I get better? What did I learn? I tend to choose unavailable men, she says, right? I choose guys that don't choose me. I choose guys that don't prioritize me or don't treat me well. I choose guys that aren't ready for a relationship. This is the classic woman choosing the unavailable man. Or let's say the guy is too much of a people pleaser and he's chasing women that he has to work too hard to impress, as opposed to finding women where there's mutual attraction. So what did I learn? I'm a people pleaser. I do that in dating and I push women away. And number two, how am I getting better? Maybe the root of my people pleasing comes from childhood, where I didn't have enough self-esteem and I didn't get enough attention, so I always try to be like bright and shiny, look at me. But then the right kind of love doesn't like that. The right kind of person doesn't actually want that. They want someone where they feel like they're drawn to because they're attractive and they're strong and they're self-confident and they don't need a lot of attention. So if you always reflect, every breakup, every trial tribulation, what did I learn? How can I get better? You will always be leveling up. Now, my 100-day challenge to you, the journal, get that journaling worksheet, is every challenge you go through, if you just think of it through the lens of post-traumatic growth, what did I learn from this? How am I going to get better? You will be an incredible person every 100 days. You will be smarter, more resilient, more confident. You'll have better skills. You'll learn new things, and your career will get better. Your love life will get better. Your friendships, everything, because you are choosing growth over being jaded, being bitter. I'm going to be the same. Now I hate women. The career thing is all unfair. Everything's rigged against me. Life is against me. This kind of nonsense will keep you the same or make you get worse. So don't forget, I put together the free journaling worksheet right down there below to design the best year ever of your life. Go through it, fill it out, or go to modernhealthmonk.com/journaling, and then always choose growth as a result of the challenges in life. Your life will be friggin' incredible over the coming years. Now, I have one other related video on journaling right here that will help you level up, so go check it out, guys.